following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1. Welcome back to Jupiter, and welcome to a huge game between the 4 and the 5 seed in the region, as it is Cap, the winner of the Masquerade May, taking on Monkey, who is 19th ranked Super League player. This is a huge opportunity for him in terms of Super League. Could make him put him in a very, very good spot to potentially close to locking up a spot in Super League, but if he loses, going to be very tough to keep him in those ranks. One Aquatic April, I'm sorry. Thank you. Aquatic April winner. That's on me. I'm getting things mixed up. Yes, Aquatic April winner in Cap. So Cap's already locked in. Monkey really not locked in, but definitely a win against a tournament winner would go a long way for him. So we'll see how it all shakes out today. We just had the final non-stream of the season go in Carson's favor over Logan, 4-1 on Venus. And now we've got Cap versus Monkey coming up. Yepes Sting moved from 5 to 7. G will be taking care of that business, and then the boss will be back at 9 for our most recent tournament winner, Tapir, and back on Venus again. Yepes, Stingray, and Mars. Tapir and Bowtie on Venus at 9. So that's your 4-pack for today on day 3 of action in the Telescope 32. Here's your bracket in the Jupiter region. You have Brad and Peter. Brad landing on Jupiter off Bi Island here tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. He'll take on Peter Onjak, who had another classic with Sean Ard in 7. And then, of course, Cap sweeping England. And Monkey with the gentleman's sweep over Lara in 5. Sets up this matchup. Brad or Peter awaits the winner between these two. And joining me here, Yoshi, as well as our players Cap and Monkey and VC. Yoshi, this is gonna be a do or die game for Monkey. Sitting 19th ranked, got his opening round win, but really needs this one if he wants to stay in the race for Super League, because it's a huge opportunity in front of him to beat someone who's already locked in, and someone it's a prime quad 1 win in Cap. And of course for Cap, I mean, he may already be locked in, but it seems from his first round win over England, comments he made, he might be looking for that another tournament win. And so he's basically on house money because he's got nothing to lose because he's already in there. So talk to me about the mindsets for both these players and what we should expect in the matchup between these two today.
Yeah, both. I think we're going to have a mindset to win. I mean, I saw what Captain said after he won his first match. I mean, he he seems very motivated to get it done. Go big or go home. Maybe try and get another tournament win on his belt. It would definitely be a big achievement if he were to do that. Um, gonna try and take Monkey's chances of Super League away in this match as well, where Monkey and I are in a similar position. We struggled in T4 and trying to find a way to bring it back into this tournament where we both got the round one win. Monkey's going to be up first against someone who's not going to make it easy. As Monkey's the 5 seed, I'm a 4 seed. I get more of an advantage than he does, but at the end of the day, he's got to face someone tough. As I face someone tough in H, even though it seemed like it was an easy match, it definitely was not. I think for Monkey here, there's a lot on the line, and obviously he's probably not going to make Super League if he doesn't beat Captain here. But if he does, it'll look very good on his resume, which could make a huge difference. I think this could be a true playoff situation for Monkey here, where if he wins, he has a good chance, and if he doesn't win, he is probably done. So, I mean, the mindset really is to just not make mistakes and try and use your biggest strengths to your advantage here. And I don't know, try to find where Captain is weak on. I mean, it's really hard to tell. And we could be seeing Captain going low, which, I mean, and even if he wins those games, Monkey's got to keep his head in the game and not get those losses in his head too much. Got to really focus on what it takes to beat him. I think, yeah, I mean, both are going to have a similar mindset in terms of wanting to win and how they're going to win. I think power play could be an important factor here if they use it in an unusual way. So we'll, remember when, Radin was able to use it in game one. Alan used it in game one. Like we see these power plays used not to finish the series sometimes, and in most cases it actually ends up working out. But again, it's a risk to not use it to the end, and I think we'll see if either of those players are willing to take that or if they're going to try and play as clean as they can, which I think Monkey especially needs to look into doing compared to how they played in T4. Gotta keep it clean here.
All right. Let's go talk to Monkey first. Monkey, I mean, I would hope you know that this is basically do or die for you today. So what's your mindset coming in here, playing against someone like Cap, who's already locked his way into Super League, but seems to be wanting to go big or go home? So just talk to me about facing an opponent like Cap, what his situation's like, and what's your mindset knowing that this is really your Super League rests on getting 4 wins here today. And for Cap, I mean, you had commented you were looking for that tournament win, but this is basically house money city for you. So talk to me about how that feels. Like you're aiming for a tournament win is what it seems like. Yet you're already locked in there. So just thoughts on taking the next step here, trying to build that platform, try and win another tournament here in T5 in space, and also thoughts on Monkey, who seems to be the desperate player in this one.
Yeah, definitely a game where Monkey cannot. This is not really a player. I mean, this is a player who you kind of expect to be in a spot that they are, in a spot where they've won a tournament. They're honestly just looking to win as many games as they really want to. They could play it cool and let the player win, or go for something. Go for maybe one of the top spots of the end by the end of the Super League standings. So we'll see how they both take that, because when you're in a pressure situation, it's not easy to overcome that. But there's some players like even G, who sometimes can thrive in those kind of situations. I feel like, and we'll see if Monkey's going to be able to be one of those players, because he needs to in this match.
No. Monkey saying mindset here is just to play well and prove everyone wrong and show I can play to a standard that works. Captain's going to be a good player to play against, and I'm hoping for the best and get through it. Yeah, and this would really be it's really boomer but this is a boomer bust kind of game for Monkey, because a loss here puts him in a very tough spot if he's in any contention by the end of the round. A win here could make his resume, really. It could put him in a very, very strong case for Super League. Getting a win over a tournament winner, quad one, big deal there.
Yeah, I mean both me and Monkey are looking for a big win. I mean, it's not like I don't have big wins, but at the same time, those like one or two big wins are the only thing I have. Where if you have wins against people who are in, like a lot of wins against someone who are in quad two but no quad one, it's at least better than one quad one win and then everything else is quad three or four. So
Right.
it's a lot for. There's a big difference that comes into having more quad one or two wins.
Cap saying he's very motivated because it's been 4 months since my last tournament win, and I haven't really been in a good shape since then. It's going to be a fun game because Monkey is an interesting player. We will have to see what goes down. Of course, talk about the big wins. Yeah, as Yoshi starts it up, there's also the factor of the 2 DQ wins that Monkey has that might set him back a little bit. Might give some other people with similar amount of wins, including DQs, a little leg up on him in selection process, but we'll just have to see how those weigh out. But with those DQ wins, it's a tough case if he can't get past Cap here today.
It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
was
name
here before.
as well if you'd like.
I think the names look good to me.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah,
Um,
they're just fine if these guys are fine with it.
yeah,
So,
doesn't okay.
yeah.
I think we're good.
Yep, so it's time to get down to business here in Jupiter. And Cap's gonna have the first table call. Yoshi, take it away.
All right, Captain, how many cards? What are we doing for this one?
I wonder. Yeah.
There we go.
Unsurprisingly.
Let's see.
And yellow
I mean, at the
7
end
to
of the day,
start.
Monkey knows what's coming, but he has to adapt to it. And really, it's hard to. Sometimes it's hard to, especially when you lose in like 1 or 2 turns. But I mean, does have a card to play, while the Monkey does not, which is not looking good already.
Yeah. And I think back to those opening comments, Monkey early ice here. I think back to those opening comments from Cap saying it's been almost 4 months since my last tournament win. Well, he's hungry, and it's an interesting mindset from. Oh, here comes a run here though.
Okay, maybe didn't have the yellow reverse, but has the yellow skip, but can only
yeah,
do so much.
All right. Yeah, it's an interesting mindset because you have the likes of KT who won on March and now is just vibing ready to go to Athens, but you have Cap over here who's hungry for more, which he could make some serious history if he's able to make a deep run to the end here, but it's an interesting mindset. It's not one you see a lot from many of the OG players we get in this league that have won a tournament.
Wow, we go and Captain has the switch, but Monkey does not have that color. Must be on a 2-color strategy, and
yeah.
Well, there's one of them.
He's found his way there.
As not a ditto.
That is
Whoever
not a
did that.
that is not a ditto.
Captain can run the reds, but yeah, I mean, if we look at it, they're still pretty close together in terms of how many cards they have. Wow. So now Monkey's gonna be able to run the reds. Well, Captain didn't have much to work with there. Can Monkey get this win here? And okay, just gonna have to draw after that red one.
So draw city immediately, and that's just sometimes what happens on the 5 card, or you're a bit limited in your options. And sometimes that's where Cap can thrive, but even he can run out of options at some point.
And that's a big KT play
Wow.
from Monkey. I mean, you would expect him to have blue, but he's just going to use the wild and not even think about it. Captain's going to go for a double to try and catch up. It's only 3 cards left. So we'll see if Monkey can get this done here, but maybe he has to wait a turn or two to get it as he plays Zay.
Limited sample size from Cap, of course, in the sweep as he goes for green.
Switch.
Limited sample
Does
size
this
on the
ice
new bot.
Monkey out? Monkey looking to finish it despite the switch. He has the +4. He's taking the
does
first.
it. 1-0. 2:56 off the clock. Monkey, it seemed like you were really looking for a 2-color strategy there. And not much ammo to speak of, and you kind of beat Cap at his own game there. What thoughts on that first game, and obviously the +4 being the key to the win there, and that red switch finally got you going as well. And of course that KT Wild of course also was a key factor.
Yeah, ended up having the wild and the +4. I mean, Monkey is able to control those cards when he needs to. I mean, he clearly had a +4 at some point during one of those draws, and definitely was looking to save it for as long as he could. And it looked like
so he thought a +2 was coming there, but no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Had a reverse, but not much after that.
Yeah, Cap, I mean, was that really just not the 5-carder working to your favor? I mean, I'm trying to pinpoint something that I think that just like he had a couple more things in the tank to be able to counter your strategy there. Because you figured out that he was on the 2 card, but then he got the 4 switch off of your own green 4 to the Tapir red 4. Oddly enough, yeah, Cap, was that just really just being outmatched on the cards a little bit there, or do you think there was anything else to that loss? Yeah, didn't have anything good. I mean, he tried Yoshi to keep him iced on that, but once the red switch, the floodgates kind of opened. They went dry on that. The KT Wild was really the key to Monkey getting it done and having a little that +4 save made that green switch irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say other than that. I think we can see what Captain does for game 2 here. And yeah, still open range to anything.
All right. Well, yep, he'll go 11. So making a little bit of a change here. Senses the luck not working in his favor, so he makes a little adjustment. We'll see how that works out for him. So we start on the Zach 103 red 2.
Yeah, after that loss in game 1, I didn't know what to expect, with Captain, because he could stick to his roots and try and go for 6, but he decides, I don't want to test this again.
He's going to put him back to 13 right away.
Yeah, that's interesting. Sure. Yeah. But yeah, I think, Captain could have easily just went for 6, but I think he's probably going to realize here. What? No, that's Zach.
Yeah, that's Zach, yeah.
Art is the +4 red.
Yeah, he's the red +4.
um, nah. So yeah, I mean, I think Captain did is going to sense here that maybe skill is going to be the way to win this game. He's not going to try and test the bot after it didn't give him what he wanted. And so
Yeah. And some people will keep going with that strategy even if it's not working in their favor, which could be their demise, but might be a good adaptation by Cap here to go 11 while the card starts still in his hands, but we'll see how that plays out for him.
yeah,
The
for sure.
the deck might give him some more options here. So they're running it
I
clean
think
on the blue.
Yeah, I think this is the right move though. Try it one game and then doesn't work. Try it. Let's switch it up. Okay, but wow, we're gonna start off with. I mean, one of the. I think that's the besides the +2 off the start. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm just surprised by that. The first ammo card that was played was the red +2, and now our first one for Monkey is going to be a wild yellow, and it ends up
It's an
icing Captain out.
Big isolation move. I don't. Yeah,
I mean, sometimes
with little yellow to play, that's very, very surprising to see him completely ice like that. Now he's going to red.
Okay.
And we saw that off the top. Cap had some ammo there, but he'll continue to run clean.
What I'm thinking here is, I've seen games before. Even if you have 15 cards, sometimes you just don't have a color. You just don't have one color. I guess that's what happened with Captain there. And this might be where Monkey takes advantage and wins it here. He does.
Wow. So, inopportune switch. Well, no, that switch was all for him. And, oh my goodness, another +4 to close it out. 4-card chain there.
Yeah. I don't know what to say there.
He is on a roll, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, like, Cap, you were iced on the yellow, but that was really about it. I think you did everything right there. I don't think there's really anything you could say you did wrong. Monkey, is there anything that you can attest to these wins other than having the cards to do it? Because that's really what it seems to be for me from over here.
Yeah, Captain either just isn't getting lucky at all, or just is going a little bit too aggressive. Or isn't going aggressive enough.
Yeah, may not be going aggressive enough. Yeah, I got not much to say. I don't have anything. Cap, unless you have a comment, I got nothing for you. Really. There's really nothing either did wrong there. I would say, like, oh, there's not an inopportune switch that Cap made. Monkey made the switches. Yeah, I really got nothing here. And Monkey's up 2-0. He's beat Cap on his signature 5 and in the mid-tier adjustment.
Yeah, I don't think it was Captain's fault that he lost this game if he truly didn't have anything to stop this run. So I guess we'll see if he can adjust with Monkey's card starts, because maybe this is going to be a game where the road wins most of them. So
We'll
I feel like it's going to be a tough. I feel like you can't lose this game 3 and be down 3-0. So Captain's got to focus up here.
Yep. All right, and let's go to game 3.
All right, Monkey, can't pick 5 or 11 for game 3. It's your call. Yeah, it goes somewhere in between 5 and 11, which makes sense.
And goes for the yellow 4 with a 9 start. 9-card start there. We are off and running. 2-0 Monkey. Very interesting here. We haven't seen luck take so much of the narrative here thus far in this tournament. It's been a lot more skilled games, but this is a very luck driven series thus far.
Yeah, I mean, with 5 cards, I think that's just a case of, oh, he plays his own card. I think with 5 cards, I still think it's fair in the sense that, you picked 5 cards, you didn't get the hands. 11,
Goes to
11
yellow.
felt like 11 definitely felt like didn't get lucky, but we'll see how this card start goes for him. Got a lot of switches so far. We do go back to yellow. Captain typing quick, and I mean typing a lot. And here's his chance to really set Monkey back.
Yeah. Cap playing with a little increased aggression. May need that with how the deals have been going for him. And Cap with the red switch
Oh
straight off
man.
that. Yep, the aggression is here for Cap. He's really
Well,
double wild crossover. And that ices out Cap.
wow.
Big move from Monkey there. Could have come off that +6 as well.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let him off that. And Monkey has a chance to really make something work here on the blue. Yeah, he has a lot of blue. This is exactly what he needs. I mean, sometimes you may not even have blue to really
Oh, here goes yellow.
start start closing the gap and have to draw along with it. But for Monkey, fortunately, he's got some, and he's able to switch cleanly into yellow as Captain plays Monkey's card. So we continue, but there it is. Captain gets into red. It's
Wow.
eventually,
Goes to red.
and
There's Monkey Ice. There you go.
no, Monkey
That's
with
the
nothing
move.
on that.
Defensive there with the 0 sugar. Down to 3.
Yeah,
Monkey continues to draw. Cap for dose.
we'll see if those draws helped him
Yep.
out here. Yeah, this is looking good right here.
Cap for Uno. Maybe the game. There's
There's
the
the +4.
First +4 of the game, and Cap on the board. Road team 3-0. Yeah, Cap, that +6, was that you identifying I need to be more aggressive with how the luck has been going towards Monkey's favor here in the first few games? Was that +6 really trying to hold him down to keep him from getting too close to Uno there, knowing he might have something to finish it off? And Monkey, I mean, you did all you could. I'm gonna guess that KT Wild crossover came off that +6 he dropped, but doesn't ultimately get you far there. And he found a way to ice you out on that. He found a way to ice you out on that red.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, had nothing else to play. Yeah, kind of saved me. A
Yes,
good ice out play. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
don't
I
think.
mean,
Yeah.
I think Monkey did the right thing when he got to red. It was just when he got to red, he had nothing else after that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely more of a game where Captain got more of the hand, more of the cards, even with the +6. Monkey, I mean, he was drawing for a reason on that red. He must have not have anything besides the wild, and I think the bot is starting to the new bot is starting to understand that Captain needs to get more of those cards to work with, where this is going to be more fair of a series. So I think I think that was eventually going to happen. So
Yeah.
we'll see
So.
if, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, luck goes the other way. Although the +6 helpful, but seems like that might have happened no matter what the mindset was there for Cap. So it's 2-1
Mhm.
Monkey, but it's time for game number 4.
All right, yeah, Monkey, your call. 5 and 11 still you can pick. Everything else is on the board. Okay.
All right, gonna
Going
pick
straight
10
down the middle.
and start on the Nick Blue 9. Both power plays still on the board. Gotta have a turn before it's online.
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing these guys not really ones to go on the early power play, but I doubt that. I know at least Cap won't take it home with can't take it home with him. I don't know about Monkey what he'll do, but I'm sure he'll find a way to utilize it.
For sure. Um,
Run clean on the blue.
yeah,
Feel like a
Captain
shot
going
might
for
be
the
coming soon. Oh, Monkey dry. No shots to take. So Cap can
yeah.
pull further away. Keeps running clean.
Monkey going for the double. I mean, no, Captain going for the double Brad, forcing the draw, but Monkey is able to switch with his own card. Oh, now this
Goes
is
for yellow.
back to aggressive.
Crossover.
Back to aggressive on the switch here.
Captain
Monkey
continues
might.
to reject his own card. Switching the color every time, it seems, on his own
Okay,
card.
Monkey knows what happened last time when he went for a switch. He ended up Captain ended up finding the switch, but this time he's gonna keep it yellow but give him +2, which I think is fair enough. We'll see how far Captain can run this yellow. Okay. I mean, Monkey's in the lead with that +2. He is able to switch into red. I mean, it's hard to predict what Captain has, but he does have at least one red here. But Monkey's able to run, so Monkey looks in a good spot. But can Captain do something? He goes for another switch.
Wow. Oh, the
Yeah,
crossover again!
I was
Monkey
gonna
this
say the
time with the
blue
crossover into that ALP green 5.
Captain tried to switch into a color that Monkey didn't have earlier.
Oh, but
Oh,
the plus
well, does it
4!
even matter? Does it even matter?
And that will do it into red to
Wow.
finish.
Just had the
2-2.
number. I mean, if it weren't for that, if Monkey played a different number there, that would not have happened. But I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not saying he would have known that, but so yeah, all games have been won or have been on the road, and yeah, I mean, I think this has been interesting so far, where Captain went for a wild yellow, and I mean, as soon as Monkey switched out of it, that was exactly when Captain wanted to switch out. So I mean,
Yeah.
things are starting to psychologically work out for
The
Captain here.
crossover moves have shown up quite a bit. Um, yeah, I'm looking here. Yeah, it's so hard to analyze 2 minutes. Really, it's hard to
True.
find the right those crossover moves were key. And really, Yoshi, it just came down to Cap having that +4 save. I mean, that switch could have been crucial, but ultimately he had the winning hand and it didn't matter. It's unfortunate for Monkey.
Right.
Yeah, I've really got nothing for either of them. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I am curious about what was the mindset behind that wild yellow, because I mean it clearly did work. Were you just trying to was it really a case of, oh, I want to try and have Monkey switch out of it when I want him to, and which ended up working correctly there. Or were you trying something? Or was there another reason behind that? Was it just kind of to get Monkey to switch out eventually?
Feel free, Cap. Yoshi coming in clutch.
I think, and I mean, I'll ask this to Monkey too, because I think he was at 2 cards after that green 5. Did you have a finish if he didn't go for if he didn't have that run, or were you still kind of figuring out what to do? You had like 2 numbers or something. Yeah, so yeah, it was just a
He
run to
did.
the.
Yeah.
It was ended up being a race, and Monkey missed it by 1 turn.
Darn. Got it. Yeah, no wonder that sucks. Oh, that's a brutal spot to be in, no doubt about it. Wait for Cap's response here. I think he was responding to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wanted to play aggressive.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, because yeah, if it weren't for the plus, I mean, really, yeah, I could see because
Yeah, that's
even with
really
the
what he was
plus
going for.
two, even with the +2, still it still helped you in the sense that he got when Monkey went for the switch, it ended up working out that you had the numbers to play, and then you were able to do the run. So yeah, that makes sense. Kind of I guess kind of a split ammo situation where you're like, yeah, let's just play the wild early because I know I have a good shot at getting this run. So yeah, I think Monkey did all he could do. Maybe look into trying to read what Captain's trying to go for, maybe play a bit more safe on the switches, but we'll see as we go into game 5 here.
Yeah. Jeez, 4 2-minute games. That's ridiculous. Hit that button there. All right. Then it is pivotal now. Road player is perfect. Monkey won the first 2.
Yeah.
Cap won the second 2. Time for game 5. Let's see if the trend continues.
Yep, Captain, it is your call. 9 and 10 are off. What are we going for? Yeah, honestly, that is an expected move because he's trying to go for the card starts that he's been able to win on, but not go 11 because Monkey won on 11. So
Door is open to start here on the +2. High B.
yeah,
Reverse
yeah, I
4.
was gonna say,
A little
I was gonna
combo
say,
there.
we started on the streamers card there. Um, Shout out, double Allen, interesting.
And oh,
Captain
there
goes,
we go to yellow.
oh
Cap playing Monkey's card and icing him
no,
on it. And
they're
he's
rejecting each
iced. It's
other.
a classic.
What
Classic on the Monkey yellow 3 and Monkey with a wink with the 5. My
that could
goodness.
happen with eight. I guess that's what could happen with 8 cards. Oh, and he's drawing on my card now. Everyone's getting representation in this stream.
Everyone in the VC is accounted for.
Yeah, well, yeah, except
Oh,
one, but we'll see if we get to green at some point.
yeah, exactly. And Monkey goes to blue.
Ooh,
Carson Lane combo on the blue.
does give him the lead,
Oh, a
but
Cap
yeah, Captain.
erases it.
Right there, you go. Quick +2. Can
It's
Captain
neck
run
and
this
neck
blue?
here. And
He
Cap.
cannot.
Oh, okay. So that double was all he got. And now
He
Monkey's
goes
going to go
back to
back to
yellow.
yellow. And Cap is iced still on the yellow.
Another
Oh, it's
classic.
another
Wow.
classic. What in the heck is going on? They both have realized that yellow is finding paths not to get there.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing more defense from these two, and I think that's where the games are going to go longer, which is what Monkey probably needs here because now Captain has the momentum on finishing quick. Okay. Both were at 10 cards, and there's Monkey's own card.
There's
Are we
the
going to see
other
draws
monkey
here?
card. Cap not
I
able
think
to
we're going
be
to see
number
draws.
efficient on that. Can Monkey make the switch here? Yes, he
Oh,
can,
there
and
it
there's the representation. Right on time.
Then yeah, that's Pandora's as well. I'm pretty sure green has not been
Yes.
played yet. Okay.
Right on time, my goodness. And
Okay,
we're running on
double-
green now, finally
know.
getting some momentum for these guys after the ice on yellow. Interesting, Yoshi, for them both. Cap, like, looking for that ice play on yellow, knowing that he was ice, got it, and then may have been looking for a switch off the yellow for Cap, but for Monkey, I think he would have known that he was going to go for a double ice play there. So
Both
very
seem to have
interesting.
similar. Both seem to have similar hands. They are running this green for a long time, and finally there's the switch. This could isolate either of them, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. But Monkey has to switch back to green.
Oh, man. The cross back. Oh, the double cross
Captain
back!
denies it.
Oh!
Denial from Captain. Does Monkey have red?
That's not a ditto, but yeah. Oh, power play!
I honestly don't mind. If this is for the finish, I don't mind it.
This is, yeah, while it's not a ditto, here we go. Here's Monkey for the win. And there's a plus 4. Could it? That might have been some top deck from earlier. Question to both of you here, though. Question to both of you. You both went for that yellow ice. Cap, it seemed like you may have been looking for... I don't know, you might have been looking for a switch. Talk me through you going for the classic yellow, and as well, Monkey may have known that you were both going to be iced on that, may have known that was going to be a classic play. Both of you talk me through your... through the reasoning behind those yellow switches and going into Draw City there, because that's not something we've seen out of you guys here in the first 4 games.
And then just to follow up for Captain, what did you have? Did you have a finish if you didn't power play?
Yeah, that's also good. Yeah, so Monkey dumps the power play in Game 5. It's a pivotal win for him. Just needs one more to move on.
Yes, Redden, but that was an offensive power play. That was offensive.
Yeah, it was...
Okay.
Yellow was the only move. Okay. Monkey, what was your didn't have a finishing move again. Monkey, what was your what was the thought process for the classic yellow switch for you? Because you may have had that intel that you were both going to be iced out on it. Were you just trying to go back to the deck to find something to build a finish up there?
So now Monkey has to look at that and realize.
Yeah, build a finish. So yeah,
Monkey
very
didn't
different
actually.
game. Very different game. We didn't see this in the first 4. They didn't have... Cap was the only move he could go with was the yellow. He was lucky to be double ice, but it was also, Yoshi, it was it was an opportunity for Monkey to build that finish. The power play might be bad seeing his final cards, but yeah, it's a hindsight play. I think if you hadn't...
True.
Not knowing that, I think it's a good play, because you can never know in the moment. I think you can only judge power play based on the situation. You can't base it on what they had afterwards based on the streamer asking, hey, did you have it? You know?
Yeah. The way I see it, it's like, I mean, Monkey had this issue in the previous game where he was 1 turn away and then Captain had the finish. So I think, that's fair enough. You don't want that to happen again. See the opportunity, go for it.
Not at all. All right. So very, very different kind of game we saw there. Not as much luck based, but they were both looking to the deck for a little bit of help, and Monkey ends up getting the better help there, and he's up 3-2, looking to try and break that trend. road players still unbeaten in this series, 5-0. Monkey's gonna try and make them 5-1 as we move to game number 6.
Yeah, Monkey is now it's the advantage with that power play. We'll see if that ends up helping him here for this. And now, Monkey, it's your call, the final call for you. You can't pick 5, 11, or 8. So you got match point here, but well, it's either going to be over or it's going to go game 7. But we're going to go
Baker's dozen
13.
OG send
Highest start of the
series.
series so far.
And a free choice.
Man.
How about it?
Well, I think this will be interesting because we know what Captain likes to do, but will Monkey do it as well?
Monkey's gonna have the choice here. There are a lot of options with 13 start. In an ideal world, and he's gonna go blue.
Okay, yeah. Play a clean blue 5 is the first move. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I don't draw on it either. Infuriate a lot of UL players by not drawing on it.
Oh boy.
Sticking on blue, we're running clean. There's the other blue 5 from Cap.
I wouldn't be able to explain it. I did not originate from UL.
That'd be a Capper background question.
Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna start. Oh. Oh, okay. Well then. Here we go again. Captain going early on the wild. We've seen this in game 4 or 3 where you won. Trying to repeat history here and try and go to the game 7 because, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people expected Monkey to be in the lead at this point. So,
yeah, although it's gone both ways here in the series. It's been back and forth. The road player's been perfect. We'll see if, like I said, if Monkey can break the trend or if Cap's gonna force a game 7, make him 6-0.
Yeah. And if that trend continues, then Monkey will be projected to win this in 7, but you never know. It's Captain. He could definitely come in swinging with, oh yeah, as I say that.
Yeah, we were writing his obituary when he went down 3-0 to Ashley, and here he comes with a run. Big run here. 4-card combo, looking for 5. He's down to 4.
For all we know,
does he close here? He keeps going.
I was gonna say
he keeps going to 2. Is this it? It's check.
He goes,
check.
This is an insane aggression from.
Okay, Art. Okay, Art. I see you.
Now that leaves a lot of question to what. I mean, that was only a plus extra 4 cards for Monkey.
Yeah, it's smart to keep those. Yeah, smart to keep those +2 separate. He's trying not to make the blowback too bad for him. I wonder if that could be a sign that he had. Yep. There we go. +4. There, it's coming back. Cancels it out in just 2 cards. I wonder, Yoshi, if that strategy was really just to keep it. Not give him the extra 2 there. Only give him 4 instead of the usual 6 if you're to stack them. But it also comes down to connecting those colors. I think he had to close on yellow, so he couldn't do it from up there. So that also is a factor. And Cap is ice on green.
You do have to wonder.
Now Monkey's gonna switch with his own yellow 3.
We do have to wonder as well. Couldn't Captain have power played and won the game off of that, or if he just wants to wait until game 7 to do it?
Yeah,
It's hard to predict right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Captain's
Into
coming back
blue.
though.
Into blue.
Down to 2. Monkey's still at 5. No, runs out of blue. Captain for Uno.
Oh,
Big
cap to
jack.
red on Uno. Can Monkey Can Monkey throw a wrench in the plan?
Did he flush out all his ammo, or does
Oh,
Monkey
he
still have
did
more?
it!
He's got a
Plus
plus
two!
2.
Clutch! And defensive on the red 0. Cap will probably play that card he was closing on.
Red
There
5.
it is. And Monkey
Okay,
is
Monkey
iced.
runs
Not even
out.
surprised.
Still, if Captain didn't get lucky, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's down to check, but what is that last card? Did that plus 2 give him 2
Doesn't,
reds?
that just does
Ditto
nothing.
play?
Okay,
Nope, it
draws.
didn't. So it's a different color. So Monkey's gonna draw walking on eggshells here. They're both gonna draw. I think that's a smart move from Monkey. Not if he has anything to make some noise. I think he's better off just drawing, being content to draw in this situation. Any switch could be nuclear for this game.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to when the switch comes through. But for right now, Monkey did what he needed to do to neutralize this game and bring it back to square one. But for
There's a
Captain,
wink.
he is gonna
Does
extend
this
his
set
lead a
something
bit
up
more.
from Cap? No. Just a
Okay.
wink there on the background 8, and we go back to the deck. Oh, here now he
Okay.
finds it off the top deck heaven to the blue 8.
Both got the blue. How long can Captain run this blue? Can still go for it. Monkey, as we said, any switch could be really good or really bad, and we're going to start seeing that here on the yellow. Oh, man. Okay, double play for Captain to get down to 3. Monkey might have switched to go aggressive here, maybe a plus 2. Yeah, he called it.
Yeah, so Monkey will cancel out that double. And there's the other Monkey, yellow 3. Cap
Yeah, I hope it didn't
doubled
cut out
up on
there.
him. 4-card lead. Now it's a
Hope it
sprint here.
Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm good.
Yeah. 3-card lead for Cap, and now he's dry. Can Monkey continue to run clean on yellow? No, he's going to go to green. Does this break out Cap? It does, but it's clean. Playing it cool. Back down to 3 Cap is here.
I think both are definitely close
Monkey
at this
down to
point.
4.
I think Captain's looking for those 1 or 2 good draws to really put him
Wait a minute. Is this it? With the plus 2, and that's it! Back onto the wild finish. And we're going to game 7.
All it takes is a few good draws, and you get it done. And we're going to game 7. Captain with power play advantage. That's correct. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Monkey, that draw in red when he was at check on the red 7 and he went to draw, was that really more of a contentness to draw, knowing that any switch you make could doom you in this game, or was that more just not having anything either to contend with there? Yeah, back not to make any bad move. That's a smart move there from Cap there, Yoshi, or from Monkey there, Yoshi. Despite losing, he kept it going a little longer, able to keep it red,
right?
Knowing that that Cap was iced. Obviously, if he had 2 reds off that plus 2, that's fair game, but didn't, and he was able to keep it there. But Cap, though, Draw City was kind to him a little bit there, was able to run it down clean. That green switch inopportune as well from Monkey.
Yeah, I am forgot what I was gonna say, but I know. Oh yeah. This was an interesting game because Captain went for something, went extremely aggressive right off the bat, and as it turns out, the game went long, but he ended up getting it done nonetheless. And I think that might have been a strategy he wanted to try, just to see if he could still win off of just maybe just getting to Uno and seeing what Monkey would do. I think, uh, I mean, I don't have a question on that specifically, but I just think that is something to look at because I mean, from the looks of it, the more aggressive Captain goes, the better he ends up with these games here.
Cap on that longer run into the that closed on the yellow one. What did you have a did you have a did you have a card to play when you had the one left?
I have an idea.
Oh, it had
Yeah,
that. Was that the wild you just closed on then?
I
Or did
was
you use
I
that
was
use
thinking
that above maybe? I'm
I was
missing
thinking,
something.
yeah, you potentially
I don't know if
was
that's the wild you closed
getting to,
on. No, you played that red wild. That's probably where it ended up. Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, Yoshi, this is a big deal. Cap stays alive for a game 7, and he's got the power play in hand. It's going to be interesting to see if that gets utilized, or does something else happen with Monkey? Does he break, or does he keep the road player trend going? It's going to be game 7, and it's right now.
Yeah, Monkey's gonna have to rely on a lot to win this game, but we'll see if he can do it. He's brought it to. I mean, Game 7 is not. It's not easy to go Game 7 against captains. I mean, not a lot of people can say they've done that. So, but Monkey has to win. Otherwise, he's probably done. There's nothing else to really do here. So, all right, Captain, it's final call. 9, 10, and 13 cannot be picked. Let's see where you go for. We're
He's
going
going
back
for
to
the
the
sprint,
basics. The
unsurprisingly.
back. I mean, with the power play advantage, it makes sense, but he has to hope that he doesn't. Um, he has to hope that the bot comes around after losing on the 5 card start game 1. He's really trying to show why he is the low card start champion.
Yep,
Honestly, that's what.
I mean, in the tournament he won. He went down 3-0 to Ashley and won on 3 straight low tier starts. Oh.
No way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh,
There it is.
boy.
There it is.
Wait.
I mean,
Let's see it. 38 seconds.
oh my
and
god.
Cap breaks the trend. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Monkey, that's not a way you want to go out, but when you're against someone who goes low and then that happens, you just gotta accept it and be like, you know what, nothing I could have done. It is what it is.
Yeah, no power play either. God, that's just a hosing hand. 2 games of power play and use it on a red. Yeah.
I guess you could have power played during that run, but I mean, he still had a skip and a wild. I don't know how much it would have done.
As well. Well, it could have given him an opposite color. In that situation, it's desperation, but it's just what it is.
Yeah, that's the only way he would have had a chance. I mean, it's unlikely. I don't know. I don't have a say on it exactly, but I do. It would take. I feel like there's a lot not going for you.
It's gonna be tough at this point because you're 19th. The 2 DQ wins don't help either. We'll have to. It'll all be weighed at the end of the tournament. It'll be a long deliberation meeting, but I wouldn't say you shouldn't be comfortable if you want Super League. You should not be comfortable at all. That's I don't know if yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still think it was a good power play. I don't think it
Yeah,
was no, I don't think it was bad. It was just
I
it's
don't.
hindsight. It's like we talk about Yoshi with with inopportune switches. It's all hindsight. It's 2020.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way I see it, even if you saved the power play, I don't know when you could have really used it. Maybe in I mean, my best guess would have been game 6, because I feel like here, even if you used it, it wouldn't have done much. Uh, Look, it. I think you played good. I don't think, I don't think you can say you made many mistakes. Maybe too many switches or something. But I mean, it's hard. It's very hard to read what switch is good or not at the end of the day. I think I think you put up more of a fight than a lot of people expected you to. And even if that doesn't mean you make Super League, you can at least say you got closer than you did last year. And maybe with just a little bit more next year, you could get it done. You never know. For captain though, this is gonna this is gonna bump him. This is,
Yeah.
I mean, I
I mean,
guess this is gonna
he's
bump
already
him
in,
for sure.
Yoshi. It's really just a matter of uh what he does cuz he could he could be a bid stealer from someone else. Like he could steal I mean, well, he could. I guess he can open up an at-large selection for someone if he were to win, but it's still a long ways away. Cap, thoughts on the win? Great win. Obviously, it's a classic finish for you with the with the luck on the 5 card start. There's thoughts on the win here and uh, thoughts moving forward. Either my thoughts on those two as well. Let me know.
I mean, I am curious on if you expected this much of a fight from Monkey as well. I mean, considering a lot of
Yeah,
people didn't.
yeah. He definitely showed out today. Like I couldn't you couldn't point at something that Monkey did apart from maybe hindsight, maybe saving the power play for another spot. Just so wait, Cap's remarks here. As you see the bracket in the top left there, Cap over Monkey 4-3. Brad and Peter will play tomorrow afternoon at 3, and we'll have that matchup set. All the higher seeds, apart obviously Brad on Bi Island, all the higher seeds on the top half of Jupiter are in the second round, and make it even more chalk if Brad were to come out with this one. Thoughts on a potential Brad Cap, Peter Cap? We could have a matchup of tournament winners next round here, Yoshi. Very interesting to see.
Yeah. Um.
And oh, Cap saying you changed strategy, try to play a bit more aggressive than they usually do. It paid off. Really fun series. Enjoyed it from start to finish. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I think either way, Captain's gonna have a tough battle ahead. I mean, if he gets Brad, that's just a battle of that's basically a Super League match. Like
oh yeah, 100%.
a match.
Two, they're two locked players. Yeah, locked in players should be it would be
And
interesting.
then
Yeah, Peter would also be interesting because I think even without card history, he is looking very impressive, and has a lot going for him. And if he gets the momentum and beats Brad, who knows what he can do then? And beating Captain, I mean, those getting wins on those two would really skyrocket his chances of getting to Super League. Honestly, we'll see if Peter gets there, but if he does, I think he's gonna make it a good fight because he does like 7 card starts, which is more on the low side, which is what Captain likes as well. So there's a lot for there's a lot for both. Oh yeah, Brad is more of a higher card start as well. So I mean, it's two very different players. I feel that Captain could get. So maybe if he wants to, we could look at the tape of that match, see, and maybe try and get some data. But or he could just go in as he usually does. But I think it'll be a good match either way.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting matchup. It'll be very fair. Two big names in this league at this point. No matter who comes out of that 1-8 matchup, they're on the top part of that top half. So, look there. There's your win for Cap. He goes up 4-3 on Monkey. Double checking records, that puts Cap now at 10-3, 10-win season for the captain of the 7 Seas. That's including that DQ win. 49-31 in games overall. Pretty solid record. And of course, he is already in there in Super League, and he's looking to make it 2 tournaments on the season. He's got a good shot because it's really the ability to adapt. You saw him mention that he tried to go for a little bit more of an aggressive strategy than he was used to. The adaptation is what can win you championships. Adapting to your opponent, that can make a big difference especially against opponents really needing it like Monkey did. But we'll have to see how the rest of the field shakes out, whether we see any more chaos that can potentially help Monkey, but we'll have to see. But right now he's not in a particularly good place.
Yeah, I think a lot would need to go right for him to put himself to say that he can get in, but you never know. I think if you were close in the field and you at least got 1 win, you have a chance, even if it's not a big chance, you know?
Yeah. So there's your bracket again. Brad and Peter play tomorrow, and then here's we are halfway. Yeah, no longer control. Absolutely not out of contention now. Definitely not out of contention, but it's a tough spot for him. So that wraps our afternoon. We'll be back at 7 Eastern with G, as Yepez and Sting will face off in the Mars region, Red Planet action. Sting at 5-4, looking to try and push his way into the bubble conversation. He's got a shot at it if he can get a couple of the good wins. The Yepez win could help him out. Of course, Yepez also looking for a strong showing. He's 16th ranked, but really haven't seen his signature run from him yet this season. The defending Super League champs, so we'll have to see how it shakes out between those two. And of course, you have our most recent tournament winner, Tapir, taking on Bowtie, who had a crazy run in that tournament, and T4 as well in the jungle. They'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern with the boss. Should be an interesting night ahead. We hope you will join us. But for Yoshi and our players, Monkey and Cap, who put on a tremendous showing here this afternoon, I am not short. I thank you very much for joining us. For all of us here at Emarino, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you once again at 7 for Yepez and Sting, Tapir and Bow at 9. But for now, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Sunday.